Here we go. Racism. A word that means so much and so little, actually. Why do I don't support or have an issue with Black Lives Matter movement? I support the struggle of our darker skinned brothers and sisters every day. But looting, breaking in, destroying, and damaging others people's properties, something that they've been working their arse off and all their life to put together, and that you as a mob, angry mob, can come in, destroy, and eventually kill somebody who was also a black person, a person who spent all his life protecting the same community, an old retired police officer, 70 plus years of age, is fucking ridiculous. That's what it is. Nothing else. If you tell me that you support the movement that's supposedly and supposed to be supporting group, you can't call it minority, you can only call it a group of people, and then they go and they destroy their own local shops, places, restaurants, banks, and they're hurting everything on their way, then you're supporting a group of criminals, in my mind. Did somebody deserve to die, like that fella George Floyd? No, not a hope. If he was, as his autopsy said and shown, that he was high on meth and other drugs, and that he was trying to play stupid or whatever he was doing, he should have been arrested, thrown into the jail, and then explain himself in front of the judge, not murdered in the middle of the street. So I despise that. But that wasn't a racial kill, because 4 police officers that were on the scene were from 4 different backgrounds, racial backgrounds, nationality backgrounds, etc. So that was a fuck up by police. A simple, straightforward mistake and wrongdoing. So that has nothing with the racial thing, but it's been lightened up that it is. So to be racial or be racist, you're taught at home to be that. At home, in the park with your buddies who don't like somebody else and they fill up your head with it. And it's not only against the skin, different type of skin or just the ink that is on you. It's nothing else. My ink is a bit more whiter than a friend of mine who's from Malaysia, or a friend of mine from the States who's a black fella, or my Chinese brother down the road. Okay? It's only a piece of ink on top of you. So if you're a good person, you're a good person, and it doesn't matter what skin color you have. And if you're a cunt, you're going to be a cunt being white, black, yellow, purple, and any other color you want to be. So if you want to change racism, if you want to destroy racism, the best way to destroy racism is not to react when someone who's different look to you does something. Why? And if they do something bad, you can't call them by their skin color. You should generalize them by who they are as a person. He's an idiot. He's a criminal. He's a thug. And nothing else. So if you want to change racism, start at home. Start teaching your kids that if a small boy from Bangladesh who came to Ireland by the name of Muhammad is being taught at home to pray to another god, then what your small Johnny or Mary are learning at home, or my kids, that he's only praying to another thing, not a book, okay? Nothing else. Give him the same momentum as you're giving to anyone else. So racism is not only against white against black, black against white. I've experienced on my own skin coming to Ireland in many ways, on a racial or national way, but you toughen up. You know that you came to someone else's place and you do as best as you can, but you do it by respecting the country or a place where you came and respecting the laws of the country, the laws of the people. You abide by them and nothing wrong then happen to you. So as I said, you want to change and destroy racism? Start by teaching yourself, changing yourself, changing your kids' thoughts and ideas, because everything you do, they repeat it. So teach them that anyone else who has a different skin color is the same person as they are. They have the same blood, same bone structure and everything else like you do. They're just a bit more luckier of getting better tan than you do. That's all. And the racism and slavery that it was for black people, we say in the United States and in UK and the rest of the Europe, it was a long, long time ago. You can't be holding on to that for way too long. They have to also change their mindset that people who are living today, white, yellow, black, we are all different people right today. And let's start changing ourselves first before you can change anyone else. I was really, really pissed off with everything that was going on. I support their protest. I support and I would hope to see the change in our lifetime where people can see each other for what they are and who they are and not the skin color that they wear. So I'm hoping that if not in mine, at least in my kids' lifetime, certain changes can be done and people are going to be actually measuring your well-doing or wrongdoing by what and how you do stuff, and not your background, not your color, not your religion or any other bullshit that goes behind it. There you go. A couple words from me on all this that it's been happening. So I do support the fight of trying to make a change, an improvement for anyone, not just black people, but everyone in this world. But destroying, looting, and damaging stuff, no, forget about it. You can't tell me that you're angry because some fella by the name George Floyd, whom you never even knew, but you go and you destroy the whole city because of it. That's just bullshit. Full plain on bullshit. Change yourself so you can help change others. Have a great day, everyone. Regards, Srdan.